In 300 BC, within the bustling city of Cyprus, there lived a prosperous trader named Zeno. During a voyage from Phoenicia to Piraeus, his ship, along with all its valuable cargo, tragically sank. This single event, entirely beyond Zeno's or anyone else's control, abruptly transformed him from a wealthy man to one impoverished in an instant. Imagine yourself in Zeno's position. How would you respond if your life's work were suddenly swept away by the sheer power of nature? Would anger consume you? Sadness? Perhaps a sense of betrayal by life itself? For most, such reactions would be entirely natural. But for Zeno, who would become the father of Stoicism, his response was far from ordinary. One seemingly insignificant shift in perspective can echo throughout eternity, setting off a cascade of larger, more profound changes. At its core, Stoicism embodies the principles of acceptance and indifference. After immersing himself in the teachings of Socrates and other renowned philosophers, Zeno went on to create and propagate Stoicism. He believed that while we may have little control over external events, we possess complete authority over how we let those events affect us. And it is this control we must wield wisely. Rather than lamenting his loss, whether spilled milk or, in his case, sunken goods, Zeno focused on maintaining his composure, choosing calm neutrality over despair. This mindset became the foundation of Stoic philosophy, a perspective that allows individuals to navigate life with resilience. Today, Stoics are often seen as individuals who remain unshaken, avoiding extreme emotional reactions like fits of rage or paralyzing anxiety. However, Stoicism's origins delve deeper. It isn't merely about emotional restraint, but offers a profound way to view and interpret the world. It is a philosophy of life, one that has stood the test of time and continues to offer relevance and guidance even today. Stoicism helps us process negative emotions and transform them into insights that shape our unique perspectives on life. Perspective is indeed everything, and every individual's life experiences naturally lead to different viewpoints. The Stoics, who gathered publicly to discuss and teach their philosophy, sought to make their wisdom accessible to all. They believed Stoic principles could benefit everyone, transcending social or economic barriers. For this reason, their teachings were shared openly, rather than confined to schools or royal courts. As a result, Stoicism was embraced by people across the spectrum, from slaves to emperors. Among history's most famous Stoics are Epictetus, whose name means acquired, reflecting his former status as a slave; Seneca, a renowned statesman; and Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of history's most powerful figures. The early Stoics practiced inclusivity and equity, championing equality in an era rife with segregation. They even coined the term cosmopolitan, meaning citizen of the world. Today, we associate the term with diverse cities like New York, Toronto, and Dubai, reflecting the unity and global citizenship the Stoics envisioned. Despite societal norms that restricted women's pursuit of philosophy, the Stoics opposed such limitations. Musonius Rufus, Epictetus's teacher, argued that virtue and the pursuit of wisdom were not exclusive to men, asserting that women too should study and practice philosophy. Why then has Stoicism remained so appealing across centuries? In a world full of unforeseen twists and turns, emotions often interfere with our ability to navigate challenges effectively. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions. It's not the event itself that upsets us, but our perception of it. For example, rain, while beneficial for crops and livestock, can be an inconvenience when unexpected. Yet because we anticipate rain, we don't despair when it occurs. Similarly, Stoicism encourages us to anticipate and accept life's inevitable adversities. By visualizing worst-case scenarios, we prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally, finding contentment even amid challenges. One Stoic exercise about voluntary discomfort aims to cultivate gratitude by deliberately enduring minor hardships, whether by sleeping on the floor, taking cold showers, or eating plain meals. These practices build resilience, helping us remain steadfast in the face of future misfortunes. In today's consumer-driven world, where material possessions and societal expectations often dictate happiness, Stoicism offers a counter-narrative. It reminds us to focus on our intrinsic value as human beings, rather than chasing fleeting external validations. As Seneca wisely stated, learning to live with less creates space for what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to separate what we can control from what we cannot, emphasizing that our worth lies not in external circumstances but in how we choose to respond. This principle, known as the dichotomy of control, remains the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. As Epictetus succinctly put it, the chief task in life is to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Even in pursuits like creating YouTube videos, Stoicism proves relevant. While crafting content requires effort, the success of a video ultimately depends on external factors like algorithms or audience reception. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the effort we invest, not on outcomes beyond our control. Trust the process and unshackle yourself from societal pressures. By doing so, you free your mind and embrace a life of purpose, resilience, and true contentment.